Hello, my name is Jasmine Wintons and
Miss Mac.
welcome to the Boss Huddle. Today we have Miss
Savina Woods, or AKA Savvy.
Miss Savvy here, and we are about to get into this round table here at the Boss Huddle. I'm gonna play this little song. Boss Huddle.
I like that.
So the title for today is Overstimulation and Communication.
Okay.
I know for me personally, being in this, it has been a test of my patience. And also me having to separate what I would normally say in certain situations to what I can say in a customer service aspect.
That's true.
So one of my first questions was, and this came from my own personal experience recently, was, have you ever wanted to just tell a client to could you just not today, just not talk, just be quiet, shut up, hush.
I've been there.
But I do offer quiet services.
Ooh.
Well, you can book it.
Oh, that's an option
You just
on
let
your...
me know. You just let me know. And just let me know. We just do the consultation at first because I need to know what you want, right? And because a lot of my guests are working women, mothers that probably don't get a quiet time, right?
Right.
So I offer you, if you need a quiet service, that's fine. I have working women. I have a whole lap desk. They come in. I set them up. I got the coffee. You can drink. You can work. You can do what you need to do. And I will stop talking. And
Now,
a lot of times I like that better.
Yeah, I'm about to say, now, what if you
appointments coming
need
soon.
a quiet time?
To be honest, I think in our profession, we can't really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
We really
yes,
can't.
you can't.
For me, I have gotten to a point, so I'm almost 10 years behind the chair. I've gotten to a point where I can set what I have going on
Aside.
because I'm a firm believer in my guest is not supposed to feel what I have going on. You should not feel me. I should feel you because we create spaces for women to come and
That's true.
and vent, right?
That's true.
If you don't like your husband or your boyfriend or your mom or your daddy, you need a space. I hold that for you, right?
Now, how did you get to that? Because you said 10 years. Now, I've been dabbling in nails for a little while, but this is my first official year. I'm going to year 2.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm getting that footing of doing it so regularly too. So where I'm trying to find okay, how do I find that place of peace for me within this? So that's my question. How did you get to that?
I'm a creative though, naturally, right? And so I feel peace when I'm creating.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean? I can be having. Can I cuss? Can we cuss? I can be having a shitty day. Okay.
I like that.
But no, you can be having a shitty day. But for me, as soon as I touch you, as soon as I get into that zone of creating, I'm good. I could have just had a moment with my husband. My daughters could have just got whatever. I could have just fussed somebody out on my way to work. But soon as I get my hands in the hair and I start creating, it's it all just goes quiet. I'm good.
Listen, I'm the same way.
And as we get into the quiet, okay, in the hands and the head, first of all, I know you as the curl whisperer.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I had to change that recently. You saw that, right?
Now.
I did. I had to change it.
When did we transition into that title, and then why did we transition out?
Well, I had somebody try to bully me. I had somebody try to bully my name. Because, my name on social media was Queen City Curl Whisperer for ever, right? So I had a salon reach out to me and basically tell me that I needed to change my name because of legal purposes.
Oh.
Yeah. But God works in mysterious ways,
And he
right?
does.
Okay,
because I was already having a moment of this name don't fit me no more. Because if y'all see my social media, I do everything. I mean, black, white, green, purple, straight, thin, curly, whatever. I specialize in hair, right? So when I got that message, first of all, I was like, okay, Savina, what version of yourself do you want to show up in this response? Because
that's always that
version of me.
Yes.
And I was like, you know what? Let's be professional. Okay. So I replied back. I said, well, I don't think that's the right way for you to approach me. I said, but you just honestly confirmed for me something that I had already been thinking.
Okay, confirmation.
I said, so thank you. Whoever is sent me this, thank you for that. I was like, but just understand, I'll change my name when I want to. Okay. And if I don't change it fast enough for you, then you can just send me a cease and desist, and we can go from there. But it literally just kind of was. It was confirmation that I needed to change my name. I felt like, I don't know if you guys feel like this as a creative. I didn't want to put myself in a box anymore.
Yeah, me either.
I felt like I was boxing myself in by just having curl whisperer, just having curls, because I don't do that. So now I'm savvy creative.
Because you are a creative.
I am a creative, exactly.
I definitely have had moments of almost feeling like I'm losing my creative space. Even though I'm doing all that all the time and it seems like that's active, it's like, because this is only one part of what I do. So I definitely understand the aspect of not wanting to be put in a box. Because I love y'all that y'all love me doing nails. But it's like,
there's so much more.
There's so much more.
So much more. So much more.
I bring more to the table. My Lord.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how do you then keep that creative spark for yourself outside of even just hair?
My nails.
Because I'm sitting here staring, honey.
My nails. Because you know I do my own nails.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Listen.
Yes.
I've been watching her. Listen.
I do my own nails.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
We're going to have to get some close-ups on the nails later.
Yeah. Oh, we definitely get a close-up.
My nails, that is my creative time and space for Savina.
Yeah.
And I carve it out. Like, my family know. If I'm in my room, if I'm in my vanity room and I'm in there doing my thing, better knock on the door if you need me. Or let me do my thing. Like, that's what keeps me sane.
And we all need that too.
Yeah, we all need that. So, to be real, that's my piece for me. And I've had clients who be like, oh, can you do my nails?
Yeah, because I mean, Tiffany, you know.
No.
Listen, anytime somebody has great nails, I leave them right in their peaceful bubble.
Yeah.
And the fact that you do them yourself has always impressed me. Especially as that's not like your trader, the thing that you do. So I love that that's also part of your getting away and your youth time.
That's my me time. That's me. And I usually do it when I'm like on my cycle, because that's when we feel like
that's
when we feel the worst, right?
Yeah.
That's when we feel the most down. So that is my way of trying to like pour back into myself in a cycle or in a season where I may not feel as pretty or feel as good about myself. So me being able to create on myself during that time, it just helps me mentally.
I definitely, when I did, look, I'm my worst client. I get on my nerves, but when I do my hands and my feet and then I like retwist my hair, it definitely is that moment of like, though this was work to do, it was like work within myself.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Think about it as creatives. All we're doing all the time is pouring
into other people. I think that's why I changed my hair so much, because that's how I pour into myself.
No, I ain't gonna hold you. Because I was a Marine for 13 years.
Oh, okay. Look, so many chapters.
Yeah, so many chapters, girl. So I was a Marine for 13 years.
Your service.
Thank you for your support. And so I would get in trouble in the Marine Corps because my hair was my outlet, because we have to look the same, be the same, everything.
I'm gonna find something.
You needed something
to keep me Savina in the space where I'm supposed to just be a Marine.
Yeah.
Right? So I used to, I'm talking, y'all, I'm talking about Quick Weeze when Quick Weeze wasn't even a thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's right.
Remember back when you used to fold a little middle piece and melt it with the
and
put it up and put it.
Honey, I still do that for some. I still do that for some. I got some older clients. I be having to do it for
you have to melt it in the and flatten it out.
Flatten that thing out.
It's funny because I have locks now. I've had them for some years now, but before that, I had that journey of listen. If I didn't have locks right now, me and you be looking at each other every day.
Okay, look, what we finna do? Like, what we finna do?
What we doing?
What we doing? Back with that closure piece. I have definitely done a couple of those for myself and others.
Every single hairstyle that I had while I was serving, I did. I'm talking down to the cuts, the bobs, long weaves, every single thing I did in the Marine Corps throughout my entire time of serving, I did myself. So I knew when I got out, I was going to be a hairstystist. I didn't think I would be this caliber. Okay,
that part. Okay.
I mean, you can't calculate that. You don't know how God is going to move in your life. You don't know.
Look, right, that's a whole nother topic. Baby.
No, you don't. I mean, I've been to Iraq. I have seen people get hurt. I've seen so much in my journey. So to be here now is definitely, it's a testimony. I mean, even how I was raised. I mean, y'all, just
I've been trying to keep up with your story.
My mom had me at 13. My mom literally, she recently just passed in September.
Sorry to hear that.
So I'm still battling that, but when I just look at my my journey, it's nothing but God for me to be where I'm at right now. It's nothing but God.
Now, you were doing hair. What made you decide that you were going to do it professionally, though?
I'm good.
Period. and that's it. And
Look,
that's it. And oh God. Oh God. I feel that.
Think about it like this.
Yeah.
Like, why not make
Why not?
money off of? I have a
Gifted.
natural talent.
Yeah.
I have a natural talent. With
Look, like I'm gonna put my hands up too.
I was with God yesterday. Like, thank you.
Anything that I touch, everything that I touch, anything that I touch grows.
I know that's
I'm
right.
a plant mom. Like anything that I touch is I'm just anointed. These hands have just blessed so many people and so many things, right?
Yep.
So professionally, now that was a whole journey because I started out at Paul Mitchell and I got expelled.
Okay, we got a little tea there.
Okay.
She started it though.
I was gonna say, what happened with Paul? What happened with Paul?
I was a little rough around the edges, y'all, because I had literally just got out the Marine Corps. I didn't take a break. That's where I messed up at. So think about it like this. Think about it like somebody who locked up for 13 years. They get out there. And you just get out. And so mentally, I was still stats on nickels. Like I was a leader. I was in charge. I was telling people, grown people, what to do. 25-8, right? So when I get out, and I didn't give myself time to transition. So I was a little rah-rah. Rah-rah, right? So when I look back on it now, I mean, 10 years later, I'm like, ooh, I could have handled that a little better. But it put me on the path to Aveda, right? So I went to Aveda. Aveda was perfect for me. I'm talking like just my hippie self, just being able to just be myself. And I blossomed there. I mean, it was an amazing thing. But it was just me getting into this professionally was a journey. I just felt like it was one of those moments where God was like, okay, if you want this, you're going to have to show me how bad you want it. I literally had to drive when I got expelled from Paul Mitchell, I had to drive an hour and 15 minutes every day to Aveda to go to school because my school was in Chapel Hill and I lived in Spring Lake, like right outside of Fayetteville.
You committed though.
I had to commit to it.
Okay.
Yep, I had to commit to it.
They will definitely be tested.
Hey, I was tested like that too. I was tested like that too. But on your path, you're gonna be tested, and it shows your resilience to where you want to go.
Hey man, that's real. And I think you have to show God if you really want it.
Yeah.
I think and this isn't anything. Marriage, relationships. Like I feel like there's gonna be
child. Listen, we going a little deep. We finna
that kind of rounds in there.
We
I felt faint for a second.
Come back to the top. Shallow water.
My bad. Look. We doggy paddling. Let's
come back.
No, that's real though. But it's the truth.
But it's true. That is true.
In any situation, you're gonna have tests.
Yeah.
So it's how you show up. It's how you show up with the test. And for me, if I want it, I will go through the fire to get it. And I've always been like that. Like ever since I came up, I've always been that way. Yeah. It's just resilience.
Yeah. And I'm going to be honest with you. That's what it takes to be a boss.
Yes.
Like, I'm going to be honest. That's what it takes. You got to be resilient. You got to keep
love this because I'm like, this is giving me a moment of like, okay, keep pushing.
Oh, yes. But you've already pushed through so much. Like, I think a lot of us don't take the time to realize where we've come from. Like, we always pushing, trying to get somewhere.
Listen, I wasn't always making six figures behind a chair.
Listen.
For real. That was at one point in my career, I was the only black girl in my salon. But I purposely put myself in those spaces because money green.
Money green anyway.
I don't care about the color of the hand that it comes from. You hear me? It's green. Yep. Do you have it? Are you willing to pay for my services and my experience? Yes. Okay, then let's go.
Have a seat.
Sit right here, baby. I got you. But I mean, like, it's literally just boils down to you as a business owner. Like, you as a business owner watching this, right? Like, you're gonna have days. I've had days where I make $300. Then I have days where I make $1,500. It's ebbs and flows in this as an entrepreneur. You're not always gonna make. You have some years where you do good and you have some years that you don't do as well. But as long as you're still profitable, I think that's what we have to really look at from a business standpoint, right? Because my background is business and marketing. So like, even in the times where my business, I may have made 10 grand in a month. And it's just me throwing out a number. But I'm still profitable when I look at it in relation to my rent, my products, things like that. You get what I'm saying? You may not have been as profitable as you was in the month before, but that's okay as long as you're still in the green. You can't shoot yourself in the foot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I loved how you brought up the products. That was definitely my next question, next thought process of when then did you start to make products, and also what products you have available?
So, oh man, the product line was a situation, y'all.
Okay.
Oh my God. It took me a year, and it took about a year. I won't say quite a year and a half, but about a year and some change for me to get it like where I wanted it, right? Because I wanted to create something, because I'm multicultural. I didn't want to create something that just worked for Black women, or I didn't want to create something that I felt like just worked for white women. I wanted to create a line that would work for everyone. So how this came about is and I'm not going to say the brand that did it, but I was invited to become an educator for this big brand, this international brand. Okay. Said brand invited me out. They flew me to New York. I'm in this class. I'm the only Black girl in the class, which was not a problem, because in this industry, I feel like the higher you go up, the less of us you see. And that's okay. Yes, and that's okay. But where it got squirrely is the director of education deemed it necessary to identify that one of his regional educators could make monkey sounds at the dinner table. Yeah. This is y'all, this is on everything. I can't make this up. I mean,
wait a minute.
Yeah. Yes, you heard me correctly. Okay. His regional educator was a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white lady from Pennsylvania. Okay. And I'm the only person here of color in this space. We're at a dinner for all of us to get to know each other. Okay. He stands up and he says, I want to go around the room, and I want each of you to tell me a hidden talent that you may have, or something that a person would find really hard to believe about you, as an icebreaker. I thought it was an amazing icebreaker. So I'm like, okay, cool. I was ready. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, before anybody could answer, he says, such and such. You make an amazing monkey sound as your hidden talent, don't you? He then proceeds to get up to shut the door to the space that we were in. And she is at the table, and she's like, ooh, 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 ah, ah, like loud at the table. And I'm the only Black person sitting in this environment. And this happened on day one, and I was there for 3 days.
I'm just
Yes. So
did you get up and walk out?
I didn't.
You just let it ride.
I'm gonna be real with you. Spiritually, I felt like God was trying to show me something. All right, I'm gonna be real with you. Because I'm in my mind. I'm like, God, like, why would you let these people do this to me? Like,
in front of me.
Like, I'm literally sitting here.
But sometimes it's better to see the enemy head on, though.
And honestly, that's exactly what it was. I felt like God was showing me, this is not the company that I want you to pour into.
Before you get invested.
And I said, you know what? I'm just going to pour into myself. That, when I left after the third day, I flew home, and that's when I started looking for biotech companies to start my own product line.
Love that.
And here we are. So I have a universal shampoo, universal conditioner, a deep conditioning butter, a serum, a alcohol-free gel pomade.
Okay.
A curl intensifying lotion that also acts as like a blow dry cream, so you can blow dry into the hair, or you can use it to set your curls. And a curl foam that I use for my locks. It gives you a little bit of hold, but it's not like too much of a crunch like the pomade is. The pomade gives you a bit of a hold. But I can use that to set curls, or use it as a root lift for my white women that get a blowout.
Okay, and where can we find this?
On my website. So right now it's only exclusive to my clientele at the moment. And I did that on purpose, because I told y'all marketing is my background.
Yeah, you know what? I like that.
There was a whole reason behind it.
Exclusive.
Exactly. And it enables my guests to feel special, right? Because it's ultimately, you want to feel like, ooh, I get something
that nobody else got.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. Especially here in Charlotte, because Charlotte is saturated, right? So I needed something that would make my guests feel special and exclusive to me. So that's why I kept it just for my clientele. But the funny part about that, y'all, is I just made it only exclusive to my clientele, and I've already hit my investment. I've already sold my what I spent in my investment, and I just sold it to my clients.
You're only your clients.
Yes.
But that's why clientele is so important.
It's so important.
Like, you have to find your people.
Yes.
As an entrepreneur in general, everybody's not going to support you.
Yeah.
But you got to find your people.
You got to find your people.
Because when you find your people,
that's it.
And that's even with the aspect of communication. I always think of like the customer service aspect, and it baffles me how many like horror stories I hear come to my table.
Me
I
too.
just treated them. Forget the nails or what they did for them or the service. Yeah, it's like the way they got treated. I'm like, to me, I'm like, how are you not treating the people that have been there for you the best? And I don't care what anybody. Yes, I'm gonna treat them differently. Yes, they have been rocking with me. They've been rocking with me. 10 plus years. Oh my
God. I take care of you. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. There's a lot of women that I've serviced that I realize have hairstylist trauma. I don't know if y'all have that in your
nails is listed.
Yes.
They have hairstylist trauma. I've had clients that I'll just go and I usually put my hand in the front if I'm spraying something in their head. I have one guest, she does like this every time. I'm like, baby, I said, you've been coming to me. I have never sprayed product. I said, you know I never sprayed product. She's like, I know, Savina, I know. I'm like, baby, don't do me like that.
I have some people who I've had for years now, and like it's still like a hands or tens. Yeah. And I don't, from what I can recall, I've never hurt nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually pretty gentle.
So
I'm pretty but it's gentle. Like it's that moment of like, no, people have been through
they have
a lot when it comes to just trying to look better and feel better, which is so insane.
Yeah, that is so the same insane. To me
too. Yeah, the stories I be hearing, I like, I don't know.
Like, where do they do that at?
What do they do? Right, what are we doing?
What are we? No, but seriously, no. What are we doing? Like, for real. As like when we're talking, we are beauty professionals across the board. Whether you are nails, hair, SD, makeup, whatever, you are a beauty professional. What do you think the guest buys when they first start coming to you? This is a real question. Like when we're looking at this from like a consumer coming to you space, right? What do you think they buy first?
I think it's more so the experience and just you.
Yeah, they buying you.
They buying you. So why are we getting up, coming into our establishment looking like we just woke up in the morning?
Now, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes my clients already know. If I come in here in my hat to the back, baby, your hair finna be laid. Okay. I don't know. Sometimes I do roll out.
Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. I'll wear a hat because I'll be quick to throw in a bald cap, but I'll just do the bottom half of my makeup.
Oh. Wait a minute now. That's a cheat code.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'll just do the bottom half of my makeup.
That's a cheat code.
It's definitely a cheat code. I'll just do the bottom half.
Now, see, for me, I don't even think, and sorry, y'all. When I get dressed up, I don't think about the client. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not either.
I do it because at the end of the day, I'm covered in dust. I feel dusty. My face feels because I wear the mask all day too. Yeah. So I'm like, I want to still look cute. So it's for me, and I'm glad that y'all get to experience it.
That's right. Because the way that I explained it, because I had a stylist in the shop one time, or in my space that I'm at, she was like, you always come in here like put together. She was like, I don't do that, but I still be booked to bees. I said, I'm happy for you. I'm happy that works for you.
And that's what you want to present. Yeah.
I mean, for me, honey, I'm gonna put that shit on. Like I want to represent my brand. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So for me, and I feel like I said earlier, we pour onto people all day. Mm-hmm. So why can't I pour into myself first?
I never understood why it bothered people.
Oh, girl,
for someone to put together or not.
I don't either.
I never understood that. I even had a partner one time. I was like, "Where are you going?" I'm putting clothes.
Right, I'm going. Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Me and one of my best friends just talking about this last night. When you look back at us culturally as people, y'all remember dandyism? Mm-hmm. Remember back in the day when Black people we were oppressed people, but we still looked good.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We did.
Men wore 3-piece suits. Women wore gloves and nice wraps and hats and all of this just to go to the store.
I grew up with the ruffled socks.
Baby.
Okay, listen, we had the little petticoats and the layers, your garments underneath your clothes a certain way. Your hair was definitely laid.
My grandma was not gonna let me go nowhere looking crazy. No.
My grandma was talking about that this morning.
I was so Rogers. She was like, go put something on.
Yeah. Listen, Constance.
Listen. But no, for real, y'all. I think we've lost that like pride in showing up and looking like somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's kind of been lost in our culture a little bit. So when you see somebody
that's dressed,
you
be like, "Oh, where are you going?" But really, they just
or even the concept of oh, I'm gonna save that for I'm gonna save that my outfit.
I love to be asses in my birthday,
baby.
When I go somewhere, they be like, "Is your birthday?" I be like, "No, but I do nails."
I know that's right. That's how you use that. I love. She's really good at marketing herself. Yeah,
she sees my elevator speech on a regular basis.
Every day.
I slide right to her. Hi, thank you.
I love that.
Yeah, she does very well. She does.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah. Like, especially coming from you too, because like I have like seen and watched. I may not always interact or been in y'all's here because I do my own stuff. But I definitely admire what y'all do and have done and continue to do. Even with, things in life going on. Like, I know some of your story as well. If y'all want to check that out, we're gonna definitely have her information for you to check her story out on her page as well. When I say resilience, an understatement. And so I love to have that around me. That's what these conversations are about. That's what honestly even got me into nails in the first place, was just being in the presence of us. Us having joy, and whether it was tears, laughter, whatever, it was still that emotion, that feeling, that love. So I love seeing this. And listen, y'all are the kind of people that I look at to keep me pushing forward in this, with me just starting this out for sure. Because it'd be rough.
Y'all, every time she do this,
I feel like she's so hard on herself.
I just cannot let her do this. It's really
I'm watching her work, and I'd be like, "Oh,
oh my god, and she's so talented." And this is not the beginning. I remember the beginning. This is not the beginning, babe. You've come please.
I was in the garage and everything.
Girl, you done been a lot of places that I done been to get my nails done.
You were traveling when I first met you, because I met you at such and such house.
Yeah, and it was I was /garage/traveling at that time, still trying to just like
okay.
And the nails always been hitting, even back then to now.
I want to start with thank you. I need to learn how to start taking compliments as well. Amen. I think it's like it taps on a little bit of a conversation me and Jasmine had as well, where it's like about like the aspect of like the 9-to-5 versus entrepreneurship, where it's like we start out as CEO.
Yeah.
So we're not building up to get there. Yeah. We're there already. So we don't have this ladder or this like cap of this is where you get.
We're creating the ladder.
Tell me about it. I think for me, coming from a military background, where if I do what I'm supposed to do, I'm going to get promoted. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get, recognized. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get awards. And then to go into a profession where, how do I know if I'm doing a good job? Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying?
I guess they come back.
That's it.
Get your book again.
They book again.
Book me, okay? Like, listen, no, because it's real though. It's like you don't get a pat on the back. You don't get like, oh, you're doing a good job today. You don't get that. You know what I'm saying? So it is one of those modes where when somebody is saying, no, like, you're doing your thing. You know what I'm saying?
The piece I gotta throw in there is I get that a lot. I do. And I'm blessed to get that because I'm in some ways a pessimist. I'm being honest. I get in that space a little bit.
Okay.
But I am also the person where it's like, that feels great, but I need the account to start to match it with that.
It's gonna come.
I know. That's why I'm like,
it's gonna come.
I'll take that.
It's gonna come. Yeah. And that's a great point to just point out, like at this Boss Huddle table right now. You got to put the work in.
You do.
And it's not going to happen overnight.
No, it does not. And even in the days where you cramping real bad and you tired and you don't want to go, but you got to show up.
You got to show up. And I will say, I was talking to a friend about this morning, actually. Creating systems is literally what's going to help you. Yep. I feel like this month alone, I haven't been doing nothing, y'all. Like, I've been chilling, but I have systems in place that's working for me to make the money I need to make so I can be lackadaisical for a month.
Same.
You know what I mean? And I'll get back into it next month, you know, but creating systems is a great point just for any entrepreneur, as you already done that. When you created your booking site, that was creating a system.
Listen, that was
that's the
that in itself. It was such a simple thing, and at first I was like $15 a month, like girl, $15.
Girl,
that $15 has saved me so much aggravation. I just open my app and be like,
I don't allow my clients to book themselves.
Oh, okay.
because I control my schedule. You don't control my schedule. And that's just me.
When I grow up.
Yeah. That's just me.
At this point, they call and I'm like, well, I guess I gotta go. No,
like for real, like dead ass. Like I used to when I first started out in this, and then I realized that you have some people who will try to take advantage of your add-ons,
absolutely,
or like certain things, right? So it got to a point I was like, you know what?
Let me make sure it's properly
I would like to make sure that it's properly booked, and I want to talk to you myself. Now, does it become a little frustrating sometimes? Absolutely, but you know what? My schedule, is laid out.
It is
like right now, I'm booked out to April, and I know my schedule. I know my times. I know when I'm going on vacation. My days are already blocked. Like, I had to take full control of my schedule. And to be real with you, I think my guests prefer talking to me.
They do. The guests do prefer for the person to be the one to just take care of that.
Absolutely.
They do.
I'm a little bit of a hybrid.
Okay.
So I do book some for people, and then I have it where they can book too, but I also dictate like what days are available when.
Oh, okay.
So I am in this period of, okay, I feel like there's something about this I need to change. I feel like I'm a little too available, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's where I don't like things to be spread out. I'd rather have a long, jam-packed days than have it spread out. So I'm definitely like hearing that. And yeah, people do like to speak to you directly.
Yeah.
I always wondered with if I did that in that manner more often, would it become too much for me? Well,
for I don't know how it works as a nail tech, right? One of my best friends is a nail tech. She owns a shop as well. She does it. I've gotten her to do it. She does the same thing. Now, kind of hybrid, but do you pre-book your guests before they leave?
I have, yes.
You should start pushing.
I need to really get on,
especially for a nail tech.
Especially for a nail tech, right? And even the way that you could sell it is, hey, I get booked up. I get booked up pretty quickly, so it would be, best for you to go ahead and pre-book because I can move you more easily than me trying to get you in a space that I don't necessarily have, right? So for me, like my guests, they all know you're gonna pre-book with me before you leave. If you don't, you're taking a risk of me not having anything, especially how I get booked up. And my guests know that about my schedule, and I will show you because I let them see it. This is what I have. You can either take this or not. But it would be in your best interest to pre-book with me versus waiting to see if something comes available.
I definitely feel like with that, it will create a space of stability in a space that feels very unstable at times because of just the nature of the business. So
that is so true. And and to be real, it's better for you because you know what money you got coming in.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
It's true.
Lord, I see what you have done for me.
No, that's right.
Real, though. Yes, it is. So no, I'm gonna be honest, but a good 95% of my clientele, they pre-book before they leave. And a lot of my guests are like, I have some high rollers. I have some lawyers and doctors and things like that, SVPs. So they actually live by their schedule.
By their calendar.
Yeah, by their calendar. So they would prefer
to
know when it's coming. I also offer packages. So like I have guests who are pretty routine with me, right? And so you can book out and pre-book ahead of time just so you're already on my schedule. And so what that does for the guest is you're able to get a Saturday. My Saturdays are already gone. But if you pre-book out and you pay for a portion of your service up front, because you're ultimately paying me to be on my schedule. That's what you're doing. Again, that goes back to I control my schedule. You don't control my schedule, right? So you're paying me a portion of your services up front to be able to pre-book 2 or 3 appointments ahead of time. And that has actually worked in my favor too.
I love when there's conversations of confirmation for me because these are literally like things that I was thinking like something where it's like a 3, 6 month, a year package.
Yes,
so
and so the incentive for I have one guest in particular right now. I see her every 4 weeks like clockwork. She gets the same service every 4 weeks. So the incentive for her was, okay, you go ahead and book out 6 appointments. You get that 5th one for free. You see that? So what have I done for myself, right? I've got my money up front. I've got a portion of it, so I'm not. And I hate when people say this. I feel like I'm working for free. You're not working for free.
No.
You already got paid.
You run your business.
And you run your business, right? So I've already got my portion up front, and you already feel more secure with your appointments that are already on my book. So it's a win-win.
That's where it and at first when I was sitting here and doodling the packages, like what can I do? I'm like, if I get it now, I feel like, what do I have later? But I'm like, that was also a point my mom was like, well, that's why you plan it.
That's why you plan it.
I used to be a waitress. I know how it works to have cash. And so why am I acting like I don't know what to do?
Remember though, too, baby, not everybody is going to take you up on that, on those packages, right? Like right now, I think I service maybe 100 people, 100 and plus people. Like 5 or 6 of them have taken me up on my packages.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
That's
fine.
I had the same thing.
Yeah. Like not everybody's gonna want to do that. And to be real, everybody pockets ain't meant to pay up front or half of their services up front.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's okay too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But for the ones that
yeah.
That give you an incentive. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Listen.
See, and this is why I teach sales.
I know that's right, honey. We might need you to come back and give us a little marketing seminar.
No, but that is I teach sales. It's called Savvy Consultative Selling.
Oh,
yeah,
maybe.
So I teach sales to the beauty professional. So I'm helping you understand your sales and understanding that 20% of your profits are supposed to be from your retail, and how do you sell in a conversational space to where the consumer doesn't feel like you're trying to sell them, right? I'm helping you identify certain words that the consumer may say to where you know how to take that sentence or take their objection or take something if they're saying, oh no, I'm okay right now, I'm not interested in doing it. I'm teaching you how not to close that bridge. You keep it open. So yeah, I put together a whole class where I teach people how to sell. Yeah. Regardless of profession, it goes across the board.
Now, with that being said, can you please let everyone know where to find you? Where to find the classes? All of that, please.
So I have a website. It's porcelaindollbeauty.com, and so you'll see everything there. My product line, classes. I do individual classes for sales as well as group classes. And then of course, Queen City Savvy Creative on Instagram, and I will give you guys my information. So if you are interested in finding me or learning more about me, you already have my information.
Yes, and I would like to thank you for coming here.
Yes,
no, thank y'all so much.
Travis, great conversation with us.
I like this.
Yeah, right.
This was nice.
Yeah,
I like this.
Well, thank y'all again for tuning in with us. I'm Miss Mac,
and I am Jasmine K, and this is the episode of the Boss Huddle.
Okay.
See.